What's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, you guys. How is it going with you? Life के बारे में बताओ. How is it going? सब ठीक? हालचाल? मम्मी पापा, बहन भाई? Everything okay? Well, today I'm not gonna do a lot of this, guys. I'm gonna take a straight deep dive into Pigment Play. Okay, Pigment Play being a brand, a makeup brand that I found on Myntra, and they were like super affordable. They're like 240, 450 ish, and I was like, we have really good drugstore products nowadays. Do we need more brands? Can more brands deliver the quality that Elf Cosmetics or all the other these kind of drugstore category brands have? And so I was like, you know what, we need to try this brand out, and I did. And you know what, I was surprised. I liked some of them quite a lot. So I was like, I need to intro this with you guys. Today I am, by the way, shooting through my Nikon Z30, and this camera, I use it to vlog generally. Today is one of the first times I'm actually using it to do a beauty video. So I'm excited. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out nice. For anybody who's new into this channel, just know that this girl right here loves playing with makeup, and you are gonna be a play date of mine here on if you consider pressing on that subscribe button, okay? कर दो जल्दी. मेरी नजर तुम पे ही टिकी हुई है इस टाइम पे. You don't have any idea. तुम्हारे घर पे CCTV है, ऊपर झाँक के देखो. झूठ बोल रही थी. I'm very sweet person. I'm not gonna do too much of this today. I have promised this to myself. Quickly deep dive into Pigment Play. Let the drum rolls set in. Starting off with the foundation, I've got their Cover, Nourish and Enhance foundation, and I have ordered it in the shade 08 and 09, which I think the shades are up to 010. Sorry, up to 10. But I was like, because I'm dusky, I thought कि 08 या फिर 09 में से कोई ना कोई एक मेरे लिए हो जाएगा, right? It has often happened with me, especially in drugstore products, that the duskiest of the tone of that foundation will not go with my skin tone. Whereas इसका मुझे 09 भी काफी, it's way duskier than my skin tone. So I feel like I should have ordered a 07 and a 08 instead. And I love that inclusivity that the brand has. I was doing a live session with this product, and I got a bunch of comments from people ki there are no reviews about the Pigment Play foundation online. And you know what? They were not wrong. I went ahead and I looked for it, and I genuinely did not get any as such reviews also. So it's good that I am using this in front of you guys. I think abhi tak, from whatever you have seen, can you tell that this is a pretty dewy coverage foundation? Do you see that? Do you see that effect? It is, by the way, also medium to full coverage. I think you can see that till now. So I'm gonna skip on using a concealer today, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use the foundation by itself under my eyes. I genuinely love the finish of the product. It's just that it is a little bit when it oxidizes, the shade will definitely go like 1-2 tones darker than my skin tone as well. And yes, it does oxidize by 1 shade. If I had to give you a texture example of this foundation, I would tell you it feels like the Bobbi Brown Skin Finish Longwear foundation. It has that little bit of a little bit on the little halka on the oilier side sort of a foundation, because it has to retain that dewiness. I need to show you guys the Pigment Play brush set जिस पे मैंने अपने foundation के धब्बे already लगा दिया. Very sorry about that. This is what it looks like. Yeah, so this has Golden Made, the initials Pigment Play. You know, in my live sessions, you get this brush set that costs rupees 5,000 for around 2,200 ish, which is crazy, which is why you need to watch my live sessions and shop from there. But this is what the product looks like. Oh my god, it looks so beautiful, so beautiful when I open it. We've got the cut creasing brush, we have got the small blending brush, we've got the big blending brush, we've got the spoolie and the eyeliner brush. This is another very patla eyeliner brush that people use to do graphic lining these days. This one I also use for cut creasing and also for my nose contouring purpose. This one for me also transfers into a little eyeshadow brush. I was being super dumb. It's written ki kaun sa brush kya karne ke liye hai. This is the F1 large stippling brush. This is what it looks like. This one right here has to be the this is the angled blush brush, but I've been using it for contouring, you can tell. We've got, of course, this has got to be the powder brush. Yeah, this is the powder brush, right? We also have the blush brush, another blush brush, but honestly I feel like this could also be used for a bit of foundation purpose. This, they say, is the highlighter brush, but I genuinely like to use this one as the powder brush because it goes in depth and really sets the concealer in place for me. And this one I have been using it as a concealer brush. I just showed you that because next up I want to pull out this one product that makes this round ass coin looking face transform into something with cheekbones and stuff. We need that. We need that in our lives, guys. It's got the contour, and this one right here is the Essentials Playground Mousse Contour Palette. Look at this beauty right here. The contour 3 shades are in mousse formula. Mousse formula situation makes it so good to blend, and it is not even a cream formula, so it is not being chipku at all. I love it. I just loved it. And this shade right here, because it's like gray type of a shade, it totally gives that very shadowy effect one. And there's this pure gray one, and there's this little you know, warmer brown one. I'm just gonna go ahead with these two. Mousse formula is such an in-between sort of formula. It's not even creamish, it's not even powder, it's right in between there. So it basically blends with both the types of products that you have used underneath and the one that you can use on top. I really like that the brand sort of went ahead and explored the idea of mousse contour. So quick blendable. Guys, the main thing about Pigment Play, which is Pigment Play's eyeshadow palettes, there is so many of them, guys. And you know what, this will have to be a separate video. I'm sorry, you gotta wait for this. The second part is gonna come for that one. I know you guys appreciate second parts and stuff like that, because today we're gonna be diving into something which is like, something that you will love also. It's right here, our Pigment Play's glitter singles. This is what they look like. Goddess Glow is my favorite, so I want to show this to you first. One is a teal and purple duochrome, Galactic pink and silver duochrome. This one is twinkling pink. This one is less shimmery and more metallic, I would say. Pink with like a bluish purplish sort of undertone. Cool Clash, it is another one of my favorites. Got a little bit of purple, little bit of peach, little bit of pink, and a hint of silver to it. Rose Gold. It's got pink with a hint of golden to it and a very tiny hint of purple. Those were the shades. Okay, I'm just doing this on my bare lids, and I literally have nothing on my eyelids or even on the brush right now. I haven't even wet the brush because I just want to see what it looks like. This eye, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a little bit of that pigment on it. Oh. Wait. This also looks good, but you know, when you wet the brush, it has like a whole different impact altogether. The shade Galactic right in between, because I'm greedy now. Like, I'm a little bit greedy now. Welcome to the fun part of this video. Pigment Play has eyeliner pencils in many colors, just like my nails. Honestly, they had more colors. I think they had pinks and all that also, which I did not order that for myself. But my wrist has swatches of these same eyeliners, but this is from almost, at least, I did the live at 12 in the afternoon, so 12, and right now it's 12:30, so it's literally almost 13 hours. These eyeliners that I had swatched 13 hours back in my hand. I had them on anyway, so I'm just gonna do a little top layer. Well, you know what, I don't have a sharpener on me right now, and they definitely need a bit of sharpening. Definitely want to do the black one. Gonna do like a little bit. This one's generally retail for 300 rupees, and in my lives I think you did get this for around 130 rupees or something. I'm really tempted to do this dark blue one and then to sort of like blend it. I don't have any sharpener to sharpen this, but I really want to use the blue pencil. Liner brush and just go ahead like this. Dude, that pigment is so good. Yeah, that scream came out of my heart. I mean, look at that. That looks so good. Next up is their 8-in-1 Universal Brow Kit. Now, I have no idea why they're calling it like 8-in-1. I don't know what that means, man. They do have 4 different shades here. There's like a really good variety going on here. For me, I feel like this one goes the most with my brows. And you also have a gel, which is right here, the one in between. Did you think that that was a decor? Bro, it's not a decor, it's a gel. And you have this little brush thing with the, you know, with this side and the little spoolie side, and you also have this tiny little tweezer which works well in these chota areas. This one is reminding me of Wet n Wild. I'm not a good person to be talking about brow products because I do have fuller brows and I don't really always need to draw them, just need a little bit of like filling in, and this is perfect for my kind of requirement, but I don't have anything extreme to say about it. I don't love it, I don't hate it, it's nice. Because I have the Wet n Wild one which also works perfectly fine. You know, it could be either this or that. Wow, we have reached our last product. Can you believe that? Today I did a little bit less bug, so I think we got to the point much sooner. This one right here is the Cream Dreams Lip Creme Palette. This one has 24 shades in this one. All of these are sort of like in the creamy matte zone, so they give off a almost matte effect when you look at it, but it's very creamy to feel. So the formula is kind of really nice. I'll give it a 7 on 10 in terms of pigment, because this is made to be mixed and matched. Okay, so you want to blend colors when you're using this palette. For example, if somebody wants to use say this shade, but when you put it on their lips, they're realizing that, oh, this color is making me look a little too much dull, I need to add a little warmth into it. So you just mix this one and probably this one or this one according to your skin tone, and you can formulate a color which goes with your skin tone. But I also hope that they sort of launch more of this one, where they have more of, you know, the crazier colors also a little bit. Maybe that's just something that I am personally wishing for, because you know I love like crazy colors. Okay, so this one right here is a very corally sort of pink, and this does not look good on my skin tone. Okay, I just want to experiment and see. The problem is that this is too bright, so we need something on the darker side, right? I feel like something like this would be good for that. This one also seems a little bit on the warm side, so I'm thinking let's use a little bit of a cold shade also, so that when we mix them two, we get a little bit of a in-between sort of a shade. What do you think? Dusky complexion girl, right? So for me to make a pink that actually goes with my skin tone is a deal, okay, is a matter. Personally, if I had to tell you my top products from today's video, I would tell you that these pencils, all of them, the colors, beautiful. Second on the list of my favorites would be the Mousse Contour Formula. Next up is the foundations. The foundations have a beautiful coverage. I really enjoyed the texture and the formula of the foundation. Only trick question is that you have to find your shade. Inclusive hai kafi, you have deeper darker shades also, so that's lovely. That was it for today's video. I hope you liked the products. If you liked any product that I did not like, or if you did not like any product that I boasted about, absolutely fine. Please feel free to comment down below and let me know. Okay, I want to know your opinions on the products also. I am really looking forward to doing the next part of this video, so make sure to let me know about that in the comments below as well. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I'll see you guys in the next video really soon. Bye.